Hey, this is John. I'm out in the shop with a lawnmower, and the customer's complaining that it runs for a while, then it shuts off. Then it runs a little more, then it shuts off. I think I know what's going on, so let's take a look.
Hi, everyone!
Ignore her. So every time we look at an engine, we talk about the facts: fuel, air, compression, timing, and spark. So it is running for a little bit, so we're not going to worry about air, we're not going to worry about compression. We can't change the timing. It's running, so we know there's a spark. We're going to focus on fuel. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be so simple, I'm going to let the happy wife do it. I'll tell you what to do and you do it.
Oh, God.
Pretend you're on the other end watching the video and you said, I got this problem. And just do what I say.
Should I just sniff the fuel and see if it's good?
Stop it. Just stop it.
Sniff the fuel.
So when the customer brought it, he said he did all the obvious stuff. He changed the spark plug. He changed the air filter. I believe he said he changed the oil. So he did half my job for me. So I think what he missed was the carburetor.
Oh, the carburetor.
It's behind the air filter. So take that one screw off.
Oh. Alright, that just comes off like that.
And sure enough, brand new air filter. There's about 2 or 3 screws right here. We're going to take those off so we can get one. We want to get back to the carburetor. We're going for this piece right here. That's the bottom of the carburetor, and this is the bowl. Took it off, and now that's going to pull away. There is a little piece on the back that goes into this tube. There it is right there. We want to get inside this bowl. If we go underneath, there's a little nut down there, and we're going to take that off. And when we do, gas is going to come out. So before we do that, there is a line right here coming from the gas tank, and we're going to clamp it. So this is a surgical clamp. They're good to have if you can find one. So let's go ahead and just clamp the hose, squeeze it down, and it will lock in place. It's kind of tight.
It is very tight.
Come on, you can do it. All right, she's gonna take that nut off, and we're gonna put a little container up under it, try and catch some of the gas. Even if it all spills out, it's not a big deal. Just a little bit. And once you get it started, you can work it off with your fingers.
If you like touching gas.
Then the fingers will smell like gas the rest of the day. So as that comes off, that bowl is just going to drop down.
Okay, there we go. Like that?
Yep. Bowl's off. Ta-da!
Drain the rest of the gas.
Now, take out the little nut, and we're going to inspect it, because I think this is the problem. This is called the jet. Look on the side, and there's 2 holes. See that little hole right there? And then there's a big hole up on the top.
Yeah, there's 2 holes on each side and one on the top.
Yeah. So gas goes into those little holes, and it comes up out of the top. This little pipe right here, it feeds up through that pipe and comes out in the throat of the carburetor, and it mixes with air and runs your engine. So what was happening is those little particles were clogging that hole after a while, and then it would choke off the engine. He'd stop, and those particles would fall out. And they'd start it again, and it'd run until it got clogged again. Then he'd stop, and it'd fall out. This is just a piece of wire. You can also use a bread bag, twisty steel, something just to poke the hole. There's nothing inside of there, it's just channels.
My favorite tool.
A little compressed air, she's going to blow it out. But if you don't have that, just put it up to your mouth and just blow real hard. We're going to do one more thing. She's just going to release that and just let fuel go through it. Just flush that line a little bit. Squeeze it back. I firmly believe that the carburetor is fine. It just had dirty fuel that got up in the bowl and needed to flush that out. So we did take off the gasket, cleaned it up a little bit. It's nice and flexible, so we reuse it. She's just going to lay it around the rim of that bowl.
Which fits in just a little bit.
And There's no particular way to put it back on, so she's just gonna slide it back up into place, hold it while she puts in the nut, get it started with her fingers, and then tighten it. Tighten it with a 1/2 inch socket. Don't want to over tighten it, just get it up in there snug. That's
there we
good.
go.
Alright, make sure that's nice and tight, and you should be good to go. We're going to release the fuel.
Okay.
Yep. So fuel now is going to run back into the bowl and fill that up.
It has no place to go yet, so...
Well, unless it drips. So if we didn't do this right, then fuel would start coming around the edges.
I don't need that.
Nothing so far, so it looks good. So we're just going to put the air cleaner back on the same way we took it off.
Ah! Okay.
Let's get those 3 bolts tightened up again. And just gonna...
This just has 3 little things. There we go. And then...
This is a captive screw.
So it never comes out.
Does not fall. Well, the way to know we did it right is really to take it out and run it. So I may have to mow my lawn with this guy's lawnmower. I'll run it for a while just to make sure it's not going to die on him. But at least let's go out and make sure it starts. Now we drained the gas, so I might take a couple of pulls just to get this going.
Or not.
This is an easy fix.
I did it.
Yes, you did. What's not easy is knowing that's what you need to fix. Okay? But once you go through the facts...
Can I show this again?
Yes. So we go through the facts and realize, wait a minute, there's a fuel problem, and it's a fuel flow problem. It made it pretty easy. Where does it get clogged up? In the carburetor. That bowl, you could see, it was made to be taken off and cleared out from time to time. So don't be afraid to do that. You can do this. Don't take it to me. Fix it yourself. I got better things to do with my time.
That was so easy.
Yes. The happy wife can do it with a little instruction. So hopefully you're listening to this. Go fix your problem. You don't even have to take it anywhere. You have it done in 10 minutes. And
that was an easy solution.
let me know if you had that problem. We'll see you soon on the homestead. All right,
bye.
Bye.